Hey everybody, and thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm very excited to be doing a first impressions on the new True Naked concealer and foundation. This is Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. This is transfer resistant, water resistant. It is weightless on the skin. It's flex, it moves with you throughout the day, it's breathable, it's medium coverage, and they have 3 master tones and 9 undertones. So it's like cool, pink, neutral, warm, yellow. So you can find your perfect shade allegedly with this, and I'm going to be doing my first impressions with this and a few other things today. So if you're excited for this, you can subscribe to my channel. It is free, and hit the thumbs up button if you like this type of review style foundations, first impressions, stuff like that. Then yes, give it a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I upload. And let's get on with the first impression. So first of all, I really like this packaging. It's gold. You can see the shade throughout it. It says Naked on it. It's sort of raised a little bit. This is a plastic bottle, and I really like how they did this indent. That's kind of strange, but I really do like it. Now, this is very travel friendly, obviously, because it's plastic. It's not the typical, glass bottle Urban Decay has had out before. So I do appreciate that about that. It doesn't feel cheap to me in any way. It still looks, and it's very hard. So it feels like glass, but it's like a plexiglass kind of feeling. It's not going to break or anything if dropped, if that makes any sense. So I chose the shade 55NN, which would mean neutral undertone. And for the concealer, I chose 40NN, which is the light medium neutral. Yes. So both neutral. I'm going to prime my face. I have combination skin in the summer. So I'm going to prime my T-zone with the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This is a mattifying primer. So we're going to go ahead and just layer that in our T-zone area. And I absolutely found out that I was combo skin when I bought some blotting sheets because I noticed that it would be dry out here and kind of wet looking in the center of my face. So I blotted, and there was a huge amount of oil in this area here, up here, and over here. So if you think you're dry, try that trick. And my favorite brand would be the Neutrogena, because they're light blue. They're very soft, and you can see the oil immediately penetrating through. Now I have a new primer. This is the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer, Spreadability Enhancing Lightweight Surface Smoother and Primer. This is only $7 at Sephora, and this is supposed to make your foundation spread a lot longer, so you need less product. And it is blurring, pore blurring, and mattifying, and all those sorts of wonderful claims. And I do own a lot of stuff from The Ordinary. So it's a very clear serum. It feels hydrating, but it's not going to leave a sticky residue for oily skin. It just penetrates the skin. So what I recommend when doing foundation, and concealer, is to do your normal skincare, hydrating moisturizer, and your SPF 30 minutes prior to foundation application, just because you don't want to leave any greasy, oily residue. And I will be doing a video on the best skincare products to use under makeup that won't leave a greasy, oily residue. So going in with the Stay Naked foundation, it has a pump, so that's nice. I'm going to pump like 2.5 pumps there. And I want to use a brush on one side and a sponge on the other, just to see the spreadability. So this here, I'm using my Sigma Practic brush here, and I do have a code with the Sigma sister brand down below. Everything is $9 or less, and the most I would recommend out of that to buy the matte for cleaning brushes, as well as this brush in particular. They do have sponges, but I haven't tried a sponge from there, so I can't really recommend how that would perform. I'm just trying to match this. I think it's a little bit deep, but that's okay. So this is just the first impressions. I will update the description box with how this wore throughout the day, you know, kind of just seeing the longevity and what the claims are. And I will be blotting with my Neutrogena blotting sheets. So it appears that it is definitely dewy upon application, but we'll see if it dries down, and it is a very nice feeling. It feels very weightless, like it states. It feels very, very thin, very natural. I would say this is a natural finish on the skin. Nothing too crazy. Going in with my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge on the other side. Just sort of doing the same application. I think I'm going to need just a little bit more of this. My hands look pale. I'm going to be doing a self-tan later on. Oh, why did I do that? Actually, so 2.5 pumps is really where I'm going to stop, because I really think the coverage looks very, very nice. What do you guys think? So here's the sponge side. Oh, I have massive dark circles. And here is the brush side. Sponge, brush. I think the brush looks better, in my opinion. I'm just going to smooth over everything with my sponge, get the ears. Now this is not oxidizing at all, so you're safe there. I think it looks super beautiful. Let's get into the concealer portion of this. I'm excited for that. Can't wait to see. Oh, I also picked up the new Urban Decay Vice. These are sort of lip toppers, and I got mine in the shade Heavy. These are the Stay Naked Vice Lip Chemistry. Very excited about this concealer, so let's go ahead and get into that. So here is the Stay Naked concealer. It's obviously the same packaging. It feels like glass, but it's not. It's actually kind of like a plexiglass plastic. Let's open it up. It has a nice doe foot. It's angled. It sort of hugs the under eye. So let's see if I did a good job matching. I'm actually only going to do one eye at a time to see if it dries down fast or not. I'm going to go use my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge for this. Let me know down below, do you prefer that I do just the foundation application, or would you want me to do, you know, the rest of my makeup with you guys, besides the eyes, just the face? Just wondering. So this is very, very thin upon application. It's blending out to be almost full coverage in my opinion. Now this was the correct shade. It looks very nice, a little bit brightening on the skin, just how I like it. So if you look up close, I don't see any, you know, harsh creasing or anything, but it's definitely dewy and going to need to be set, but overall I'm super impressed. So overall, looking close, I'm very, very impressed at how the concealer looks. It sort of blurred this whole entire area out. It's not settling into fine lines. It's moisturizing, it's hydrating. You know, the foundation looks really, really good skin-like. It's blurred my pores. It went on very easily. It was easy to blend, so A+ in my book. Let's do some setting down with powders and everything like that, and then see how it looks with all of our makeup on. I'm actually going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder for this portion, and I'm just going to get some on my sponge and set my under eyes, and I'll be setting my whole face with this. It mattifies, it blurs the area. It is a total dupe for blank, because I will be doing those videos on my channel, starting a series, you know, of, 5 dupes you need in your life, you know, maybe like once a month. So I'm just going to set my whole face. You know, I find that the Maybelline Loose Powder is really, really underrated. It blurs, it mattifies. Even if it's colored, it doesn't alter the color of the foundation too much. But I'm just using the translucent shade. And I'm really just pushing that in gently with a sponge. And it just kind of airbrushes the look. It gives the face that airbrushed, flawless look that I love. And I haven't used this in so long. But yeah, you see the difference that makes all powdered down. We're looking flawless. I really love the way this looks. It's very skin-like, very lightweight. This is perfect for summertime. So yeah, I'm gonna do my eye makeup and then we'll do the rest of the face makeup together. And then I will update the description box to let you know how it wore throughout the day with my combination skin. And I will be blotting and not touching up with powder, but blotting with my Neutrogena oil absorbing sheets. So let me go put on my eye makeup and I'll be right back. All right, now I've done my eye makeup and this has, with powder, it has dried down to a nice satin matte or demi matte feeling. It looks absolutely flawless. I think this would be a great summertime or everyday foundation. It looks and feels so lightweight, like I'm wearing absolutely nothing at all. So my first impression of the foundation and concealer, it's a 100% hit in my book. What do you guys think? I will be showing you in natural lighting when I get upstairs, but let's just get to doing our face makeup. And for the bronzer, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Aquasurance Bronzed Pink Beige contour, not contour, but it is a bronzer using my Morphe brush. It's sort of like a cream to powder form, but it just glides so effortlessly on the skin. And these are very inexpensive. You can find them at the drugstore. This from e.l.f. at the drugstore is the Aquasurance line. And I just love the way this bronzer looks. It's just such a dupe for a very expensive face palette from NARS. And I just love the way it glides on. You would think it would be wet and just really stubborn to blend in and patchy, but it's so easy. It just glides right on. It gives the perfect amount of warmth to the skin. It's just my ultimate fave. I've never mentioned this on my channel before, but when I do the dupes video, this will surely be in it. Do you just see how nice and sculpted my face looks? For blush and highlight, I'm going to be using the Blushing in Bali. This is my baby right now. Look at the shades. You've got 3 nice, beautiful blush shades and 3 gorgeous highlighters. Let me just swatch. This is Glisten, Sunkissed, and Ember. Are you joking me? And this is only $16, so you get 6 beautiful pans, 3 highlights, and 3 blushes. I'm obsessed. A huge mirror, very travel friendly. I can't say enough good things about this palette, so I'm very excited to get into it. I'm going to be taking a mixture of the Lychee blush and the Coral blush and just applying this to the apples of my cheek, backward and upward, not in, you know, just in stippling motions. We don't want to roll it around or, you know, drag it straight across because that will disrupt our foundation underneath. But do you guys see how beautiful this blush is? Across the nose for that sun-kissed look. And like I do every other time, everywhere else. I can't get enough. I could just apply blush simply all day long. But you guys, if you don't have this palette, you need to pick it up. It's so inexpensive. If you spend over $15 at Ulta, then you get $3.50 off. You can always use that online coupon. Just take a screenshot of it and they will apply it right at your checkout. Just look at that blush. It's stunning. going in with our highlights, I'm going to take this is my AOA $1 brush from Shop Miss A. I do have a code down below if you would like to use it. AOA, everything is $1. This is the F19 brush, and this was $1. So I'm going to mix Glisten with Sunkissed. Sunkissed is more of a gold, and this is more of a champagne, and this is pretty deep. I would use that as an eyeshadow. But watch, guys. Oh, just look. Must have in your life. Oh, I'm obsessed. Look at the glow. Oh. And she's my baby. And she's so inexpensive. BH Cosmetics is very underrated. If you have not tried any of their products, you absolutely must. They're staples in my collection. The Desert Oasis palette, I have a video coming up on that. Wow. I mean, what? How stinking stunning is this? I'm going to use Glisten, this lightest shade for my inner corner. Wow. Look at that pop. Unbelievable. Stunning. And a little bit on just the high points of the brow bone, because you want to lift your eyes upward. So just at the arch. For lips, we're going to finish off. I'm going to line with my Urban Decay 24/7 in Naked 2. Then I'm going in with the L'Oreal lip color in I Rule. Looks like this. Very beautiful, nice nude pink. I die. And these are so comfortable. So lightweight. And look at the doe foot. It's perfect. These dry down matte, but they're not too matte. I just find they're super comfortable and extra long wearing throughout the day. When this dries, I'm going to add a gloss. Actually, while this is drying, I'm going to show you the new Vice Stay Naked Lip Chemistry in the shade Heavy. So we're just going to swatch this on the back of the hand. It looks mostly translucent, but it does have some color there. So this is the gloss that I will be using over top this. So it does have some color. Like a nude. Curious to see how this wears. Right now it's not sticky, it's very thin, and I think it dries down matte. Yeah, it's drying down definitely matte. So looking at my skin, guys, what do you think? I am completely obsessed with this concealer and this foundation. I think this is my next holy grail. I always say that, but this time it's true. It's super lightweight. It dried down perfectly. It's so skin-like. It looks amazing on the face. The concealer is beautiful. It didn't settle into any fine lines whatsoever. Nice and hydrating. You guys, my skin looks amazing. Let's go in natural lighting. So here's the clip in natural lighting. I think it looks completely flawless. What do you guys think? Super skin-like. It looks super flawless on the skin. Again, I will update you in the description box, letting you know how it wears throughout the day. But here's the natural lighting. You can definitely see the highlighter better, all my eye makeup better. And I die about the lip. I hope this helps you. I don't thoroughly enjoy the way I did my lips, but that's besides the point. I would highly recommend this to you guys based off my first impression. It looks beautiful on the skin. I think I'm having like the best makeup day I've had in so long. That highlighting palette has me dying, and the highlight blush situation. Definitely, if you've never tried anything from BH Cosmetics, try that from them. I'm going to be doing a how to clean your brushes in depth. I do have a code with the Sigma Sister brand down below if you want to use the foundation brush or anything from there. It's $9 or less. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. It is free. Hit that notification on your way out, and definitely follow me on Instagram. It's Ashley Lamora 26 so you don't miss out when I upload. Love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.